Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my daughter's dog, Leroy. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, well, this literally does not work. It's about 5:30 here in California, so I'm out on the balcony. My daughter's still asleep, as well as most of California. I'm still here on my East Coast time and got my coffee. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So I want to handle some shit this morning. We got a lot of it. David Irving. I hate to talk about David Irving, but it's kind of hard not to. Shh, people are asleep. Don't start barking. So David Irving now is trying to throw Jason Garrett under the bus and say that the Dallas Cowboys are racist. And that's why he's not playing football. I know he's trying to start his own strand of weed. And I've got, no problem with somebody trying to create a business, where there's a need, there's always going to be people that are going to want to buy something. But I'm not sure that you really want to smoke the brand that he's smoking. The brand that he's smoking has got him to literally walk away from millions of dollars and literally just sound stupid. If the Cowboys are racist, we're talking about a team that stood behind him year after year being suspended, okay? Year after year. Literally let him just say, hey, look, go handle your family business. We'll be here when you are ready to get back to work. And allowing him to just basically walk away, show up when he wanted to show up, and do what he wanted to do. If they're racist, I don't know, is there racism against stupid people? Because that's the only thing that I can see that they could be against stupid people. And if you're stupid, we're not going to take care of you. Because look on the flip side of this. Randy Gregory's been suspended a lot more than David Irving. But there's a big difference there. David Irving hasn't gone out and done stupid stuff. Okay, he's got a problem, and as well as David Irving. Weed problem apparently, and that he is dealing with. David Irving, you've shown nothing in the way of trying to make amends. You're trying to justify what you're doing. I don't know if you're trying to convince the world or yourself that the stupid thing that you've been doing and getting suspended over and over and walking away from millions of dollars, make no mistake about it, David Irving, if you had gone through and played the season and got 7, 8 sacks, you would have gotten life-changing money from the NFL. No joke, life-changing. Because people, and maybe it wouldn't have been the Dallas Cowboys, somebody would look and say, yeah, that guy got 8 sacks. He's a beast. When he shows up, he can play. Racism's got nothing to do with them. The only thing they care about is, can you perform? Can you stay on the field? Can you get the job done? And if you can't, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, grizzly gray, they're not going to keep you around. You got paid last year on that 1-year tender for all of 1 sack, a couple of games. There's no racism here. That's just ridiculous. Now, the second thing we're going to deal with some shit. It was kind of funny because last night I'm sitting here reading an article about the hot seat. And they had a rating scale. They had ice cold. No matter what happens, this person's not going to lose a job. Then they had warm. It would have to be a disastrous season or something grave would have to happen to lose it. Then they had the hot seat, which is like, it's kind of win or else type scenario. And then they had scorching, as in like hell, scorching hot, desert, we're talking like 130 degrees and no water hot. And guess what the first name on the list was? Jason Garrett, scorching. And we all know that Jason Garrett is on the last year of a deal, and you don't typically like to have a head coach on the last year of a deal. You don't, because it makes you a lame duck. In that case, players sometimes think that, you know what, he's not going to be here next year. So do I really pay attention to what he's doing? But we know Jerry Jones, this is the second time he's done it. And it's already the writing on the wall, and I believe that you have two dynamics that are in place. The Dallas Cowboys learned something from Des Bryant. They learned, you want to get down? You want to get down? Okay. They learned from Des Bryant. You can't overpay somebody, okay? Long-term contracts, you got to be careful with because they don't always pan out. But you can't let a guy go unless you have a plan for what to do after. What you need, puppy? And I believe they got a plan. We've heard rumors about Sean Payton. Sean Payton, apparently, who has a family in Dallas, might be interested. Drew Brees is getting up there. You don't know. I mean, we don't know if he's got the Tom Brady genes or not. But Drew Brees at some point is going to get old, and you're going to talk about having to rebuild a team. And Sean Payton, getting up there. Oh, look. There you go. It's a little cool out here, and he's probably like, you know what? It was a lot warmer on Mama's bed. Just saying. So Sean Payton would be looking at maybe having to rebuild, find a new quarterback, and start all over. And I'm not sure that he wants that. And if you're thinking that, I've been in New Orleans long enough, my family's in Dallas, and I want to do my last gig, you may want to try and get that Super Bowl run. And if you look at the Dallas Cowboys, talent-wise, you got to look at them and say they're loaded. You don't necessarily want to go to a New York Jet team where you got to start all over and rebuild and stuff. And you're talking about New York City, or a Buffalo. You want to go to Big D. You want the spotlight, and you want a team that's already primed to be ready to win. You got a defense. You got a young quarterback. You got a stud running back. Now you got wide receivers. It could be very, very interesting to him. Yeah. Then you look at Chris Richard. You look at what Chris Richard has done with that defense. And literally getting them to take it up to a whole nother level. The combination of him and Rod Martinelli have made that defense a lot better. And the second year, you look to really take even another bigger step, especially bringing in some more talent like Robert Quinn. And you may look at a guy like that, a young coach, to be the head coach and bring in another offensive-minded guy. So there's a plan there. If things don't go right with Jason Garrett, that you've got somebody ready to step in or somebody you can reach out to at the end of the year. So yes, it's definitely on the hot seat there. So, Jason, let's hope you can get it. But here's the thing that I know about Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett is like a cat with 9 lives. I said this last year when we were 3-5 and the season looked like it was just done. It's over with. People were already throwing dirt on our coffin. I said, you know what? Here's the crazy thing. I'm not ready to give up on the season because I know Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett is a survivor. When you think that this is it, he's finally done. We had 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. They took away the play calling. He's a dead man walking. And what happens? 2014 season, the catch no catch away from being at the NFC Championship game, saves his job. The next year, Tony Romo gets hurt, 4-12, and it looks like, okay, this is Jason Garrett's last go round. And of course, Tony Romo goes down, so they figure that's it, season over. And what happens? 13-3 with Dak Prescott. And even last year, when all else looked like this is it, finally, Jason Garrett's gone. you get Amari Cooper, the season turns around, they turn around and win a playoff game. So I'm going to say that Jason Garrett is a survivor. And that's probably why the Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl next year, just to save Jason Garrett's job and to let the nightmare continue that is Jason Garrett. So we've dealt with that stuff. Now let's deal with some good shit. Monday night, we're doing a drawing for the Dak Prescott shirt. Remember, you guys saw me last weekend with Dak, and he signed Stand Up to Cancer, Dak Prescott. That shirt we're going to give away to everybody, or excuse me, not to everybody, we only give it to one of you, but everybody who made a donation to Stand Up for Cancer, Dak Prescott. Do me a favor. If you did and you're not like incognito as far as your Facebook profile, send me a friend request, because what happens is over here on the site, this is actually pretty cool. Everybody who's a Facebook friend on here is shows up first on here. So as we go through, and I know some of you don't have a profile, but we've got Mark Sampson, we got Maria Ellis, we got Ray Solis, we got Daniel Bowman, we got Derek Jones, Michael Jacks, Mario Tavisky, Patrick Beverly, Lee Sable, Dallas Martin, Richard Yancey, Kimberlyn Kudo, Glance Lawrence, Eric Harvey, Diana Ryan, Joseph Hartley, Miss Jackie, Martin Wright, Damaris Sosa, Arturo True, okay, forgive me on that one, Bruce Durham, Devin Kelwalk, Curtis Clark, Dave Alexander, Anthony Paskevich, Brian Del La Russa, Adam Wright, Adrian Collins, Adam Lortson, Thin Pig Bruce, Deanna Campsey. Now, I know some of you guys, there's more of you guys on the list because I've got over 40 people who don't have a Facebook profile, or you had somebody else do it. But have them send me a friend request, and make sure I'll do another video with all the names on there, because I know there's more of them been added, like Harvey, Kathy Tate, Aaron Ball, Anita Taylor, are some of the ones that I don't think showed up on there as well. Nick Valericos, Austin Lavelle, Gary Evans, Adrian Collins, Kimberlyn Code, I think Martin Wright, Blake Adams. I think some of those were the ones that didn't show up as a friend. So if you did donate, send a friend request, because it'll show up in there. It'll say, confirm or whatnot. So at least Dak Prescott's helped me get a whole lot more Facebook friends than I had before. And he's over the 10,000 mark. And I think today was supposed to be the last day of it. I don't know if they've extended it because more people have been going there. But I want to thank everybody who has done that. But Monday night's live stream, we'll be giving that shirt away to anybody who has. And I think Tamara Parker. I don't think I got your down there too. Forgot that one came through just right now this morning. So that's where we are with the Dallas Cowboys this morning. And I'm going to sit here, drink my keto coffee with whipped cream, and wait for the sun to come up, and wait for California to wake up. But as always, friends, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joby Sports Report. I'll see you soon.